It has been fascinating. For me, this has been my first trip to India, and to sort of be here at this time, I think, where all the energy of the world is really coming into this region and into India. It's just been fascinating. And to see what's going on with business and the ideas that are coming out, I think it's been incredible. And I have to say, I was skeptical because as somebody in the United States that looks at what's going on there and sees the consumer culture, I've put a large share of the blame on advertisers and marketing and all that kind of stuff. And when I came here, I was actually blown away by some of the discussion and the general understanding that we live in a global world, we live in a community, we need to think about putting our companies into that context and not exploiting. So I've been really impressed, really impressed. Absolutely, more than what I expected. You know, in some ways I'm not sure I knew what it was all about, but far more exceeded my expectations. I think the thing that has surprised me and pleased me has been the depth of content in the presentations. So the speakers are phenomenal people in their own right, but representative over different industries, different groups. And I mean, today having a spiritual leader at a conference like this, I mean, it would never happen in the United States, never. And yet it resonated with people. People came out of there enthusiastic, energized, happy. So for me, I think that was like the most eye-opening. And for the organizers here to have the confidence and the foresight to include a spiritual leader and to include very different and not conservative people, I think has been tremendous. For me, yes. I mean, I am fascinated with India and I'm fascinated by what's happening here because you guys just have so much energy, so much going on, and I really think we in the United States don't know half of what we should know about what's happening here. So for me, Delhi was a fantastic choice. What I am working on now is this whole notion of consumption in the United States, and I think the insights that I got here from the way marketers and advertisers are thinking about consumption, I think can be very helpful because I think we're at a different stage in our consumption in the United States where we are more mature consumers and we've kind of gone excessive in a way in terms of what we've spent our money on and the sheer sort of waste and the fact that that hasn't actually made our lives better or happier. So I think the insights that I got here I want to take back and inform my work about, well, what's the next stage for the consumer in the United States? How do you actually consume in an efficient way where you get a lot of satisfaction with a little material input? And I think that's the future in our country, is to sort of smart consumption, understanding what matters to us, going out and really living. I'm not sure how to answer that question about where to put you. What I see is, connected and dynamic society. So I think whatever I say, it will be proven wrong in the next year or two as you grow and develop and just leave everybody sort of behind.